Und es geht weiter.
Knowledge! New knowledge! I need to know things! More things! That is why I must keep reading!
Things I don't know, wisdom I don't have, the truth I've yet to find, the information I want to learn! This is why books exist!
Ah, wird jemand größenwahnsinnig?
The past, the present, the future! I can understand all these things simply by reading books!
If I can read every single book, then I will be familiar with all the phenomena that exist in the world!
But life is far too short to read every single one of these books!
Living as a human limits the amount of knowledge you can learn.
To learn everything, I must discard my humanity!
To learn all things, the only way left is to become one with the information!
If I can unify my spirit with knowledge, then I will know everything by default!
Yes, if we fuse with knowledge, we will be able to know all, understand all, and then we will become the ultimate existence!
Fuse with knowledge. Reducing oneself to knowledge just to learn new things. What a pitiful goal.
I feel like their fates are advancing to a pretty worthless end. Is this really okay?
Probably. As long as you defeat the aberrations and continue to advance, Lord, their fates will be properly guided. So, well, it should all work out.
Hey, come on, how about a little encouragement?
I'm sorry. This isn't even in my handy-dandy manual, so this situation must be unprecedented.
Satanael! And the librarians!
I found it! A way to fuse with knowledge!
I found it! A way to throw away my feeble humanity!
What? They're acting even weirder now.
No, that magic square.
With this, I can know everything about all worlds across the universe!
I can become one with all knowledge! The wish I've had for so long is finally going to come true!
Their wishes are coming true?
Oh,
They merged!
We have linked. This is what the concept of knowledge feels like. We will know everything forever. We've become at last. We've become an existence that is united with knowledge. We are a being that knows everything. More information. All information. More.
What's going on?
I imagine that by using the spellbook, they were able to obtain the power to directly absorb any and all information.
They said their wish has been granted. But is this really what those librarians wanted?
So they said. But if the Fate Revolution circuit is not closing, then their true wish must be something else.
That's what I think too. This isn't a happy ending.
Take it in. We will absorb everything. And then we will become an omnipotent existence.
Whoa! It even absorbed Satanael! What a mess. Things are getting pretty out of hand.
That calm demeanor. Only your nerves are godlike.
Raquiel?
Sir Raquiel, how? I was led to believe that intervening while the Fate Revolution Circuit is active was a tremendously difficult feat.
Leave it to Neliel. She homed in on God's location and was able to trace all of the happenings within the machine. While only temporary, it is now possible for an angel to do a pinpoint dive like this without direct contact with God.
Miss Neliel is so brilliant. She analyzed the structure of the complicated, mysterious Fate Revolution Circuit on her own.
Neliel's the shut-in angel, right?
Not just a normal shut-in. Miss Neliel is a shut-in with a purpose. A good one.
Why do you sound so proud?
I am almost out of time. My point in being here is to give you this present from Neliel and Galchion.
And it's,
Aha. Super lang.
God?
what? You're gonna try to act all cool and redeem yourself by telling me not to die?
No. Go ahead and die.
Jeez. You finally turned to God and told him to die, huh? I'll never die because you told me to.
Do as you please. I will accept you when you manage to stay alive. You know, as God.
When he says something like that, I've got to live, no matter what, and force that guy to accept me as his personal lord and savior.
Lord? Though it is only a fragment, this creature did absorb some of Satanael's power. Please do not do anything reckless. I do not wish to see anyone else important to me be stolen away by Satanael ever again. That is why...
I know, don't worry. Both yours and Raquiel's fates. I'm gonna guide them both.
Okay. Ich habe jetzt schon wieder keinen Bock gegen diese Fatties zu kämpfen. Okay, es liegt in der Book. Okay.
Take this!
Stretcher-Arm war doch gut. Aber ich weiß nicht, ob es auch gegen die Roboter gut ist. Ja, geht. Dann nehmen wir doch lieber wieder den Feuerstab. Irgendwie? Nee. Da bin ich nicht. Wo steht der denn? Okay. Was passiert denn jetzt? Was ist denn jetzt? Dann nehme ich, nee, warte. Dann nehme ich mal Twitchy an. Sein Skill und drauf. Okay. Okay, ganz gut. Dann nehmen wir
Take this!
Okay. Oh, dann muss ich wohl mal wieder einen Trunk nehmen. Magical. Was? Ach ja, ich habe noch ein paar, sehr gut. Oh oh. Nein, was denn jetzt? Weg da. Hau da ab. Okay. Hat so viel Damage habe ich den schon gemacht? Ist ja ein bisschen wenig, ne?
Yeah!
Okay.
Eat this!
Was renne ich denn da hin? Okay, jetzt gibt man halt eine Heilung, glaube ich. Okay. Das war aber gar nicht rein. Ach Gott, jetzt kann ich hier auch gar nicht runter. Oh, Scheiße, ey. Nee, dann mach ich mal anders. Das frisst mir ja die gesamte... Obwohl, warte mal. Ey, schon wieder Lava, das gibt's doch nicht. Hau da ab. Ich hab nur so Sport. Ey. Gibt's da halt nicht. Erwischt ihn nicht. Gar nichts mehr? Zwei Heilungsdinger habe ich noch. Frustrierend. Nicht mal die Hälfte, ey. Ja, gar nicht. Okay. Kann das irgendwas? Langsam kritisch. Okay. Sieht ja cool aus, dieses Teil, was ich auf dem Kopf habe. Jetzt habe ich schon wieder kein SP. So, schauen wir mal. Fire. Okay, direkt von Latz. Komischer Bosskampf. Jetzt habe ich wieder keinen. So. Vielleicht meine Pistole diesmal die bessere Wahl. Vielleicht. Ja. Jetzt nehmen wir wieder die Feuerwehr. Was ist das denn? Ja. Ach, wir können eigentlich auch mal den Gottmord nehmen, ne? Aber nee, den speichern wir lieber als Ultima Ratio. Okay. Es werden ja mal mehr Bücher, wie es scheint. Auch noch an. Weil hat mich nicht fallen. Jetzt habe ich wieder keinen. Also jetzt kann ich dem eigentlich auch Fingerfood hier knallen. Okay, jetzt ist er da. Nee, das reicht nicht. Scheiße. So, komm. Ein komischer Bosskampf. Irgendwie ist überhaupt keine Action drin. Naja, mehr Taktik. Nein, wo ist er denn? Ganz hinten. Was mache ich denn jetzt? Ja, komm, jetzt bin ich gerade mal egal. Nee, meine... Ach, jetzt bin ich schon. Gibt's noch was? Ja. So, wo ist er denn? Ach, da. Okay. Kann ich mit der Pistole weiter? Ne. Da ist er also. Ja, geht's denn noch? Ja, wie oft denn noch? Macht er mich jetzt tot oder was? Ja, noch ein. Ey, geht's noch? Was? Der hat wieder voll Energie? Ist der nicht ernst? Oder habe ich mich da gerade verguckt? Gott, wie viel Energie hatten der jetzt noch? Geht's denn noch? Ist das denn die Possibility, ey? Voll erstmal hier Heilung. Maximum HP und was? Doch nicht, ey, Kinder. Auch noch. Boah, krass geschafft. Ey, was war denn das für ein komischer Fight? Muss ich aber auch alles aufwenden hier.
Here comes the finishing blow!
Okay.
Engaged. Corrosion rate. Elevated. Interactive domain. Auto-expanding. The awakening has activated again! Central cartridge loading. Complete. Development of 4 pillars. Total capture of target initiated.
I will guide your fate to...
Why do you interfere? Why are you attempting to prevent our ideal life as one with knowledge?
You two are still saying that? Wake up, for God's sake! Didn't you become librarians to read books? To gain knowledge through reading? Or did you become librarians to turn into a know-it-all creature that absorbs every kind of information possible?
became librarians? Well, because we love books. That's right. We wanted our beloved books to be read by anyone who wanted to read. We remember now. We wanted people to read books. Books. Information. These are only valuable when placed where more and more people can access them. Then we... What should we do?
Wait!
We mustn't keep this information here. We need to spread it. We need to tell others. How could we forget such an important thing? Whoever or whatever you are, thank you for helping us remember something so important. Now we will direct the knowledge inside of us to travel through the dimensional gate and be seen by people all around the world. All the worlds will be able to experience the joy of learning, one book at a time. That is our true wish.
The spellbook's effect went a bit wild. It appears those measly librarians were unable to handle such knowledge. This is the result given to them by their insatiable greed for information. Carve this truth into your flesh. This place will not last much longer. I was able to find the book I wanted, so this proved to be a good way to kill time.
I defeated the copy world's version of Satanael, but the real thing doesn't even have a scratch on him.
The data that was rendered must have been so minute that it was not even enough to have any effect on him in the original world.
Jeez, knowing that I'll have to battle the actual guy someday makes me want to run and hide in a ditch or something.
If you already intended to do such a thing, Lord, would you not have been consumed by misery? But with this matter settled, I have come to know one thing for certain. Even if we use the Fate Revolution circuit, it is not enough to defeat Satanael. The only way to beat him is to train and gain enough power to be able to stand against him as an equal.
No. I'm serious when I say that it's totally impossible. Anyway, we're home safe and sound, I guess.
Inconceivable. I cannot accept a reality where you were able to grant that wish and still return alive.
Well, this is reality, so deal with it. As promised, you may accept me as God now.
You are right. I did promise, didn't I? I will accept you as God. Somewhat.
Huh? Aw, come on, somewhat? You're seriously acting like a snob. Don't you think that's kind of messed up?
I only remember stating that I would accept you somewhat.
I feel like he's treating me even worse.
By the way, Temp God, how were you able to fight against those foolish librarians? Their wish was a crooked dream that nobody could comprehend, so... how? How could you face them and grant their wish with a clean conscience?
How? They said they'd been living for hundreds of years without anyone ever being able to fulfill their wish. I just thought someone had to finally do it.
I cannot believe another human exists who said the same words that she once uttered. Back then, if only I hadn't gone against her and let her choose the wish she wanted, would things have ended up differently? No, that is a foolish fantasy. She is dead. There is no way I can rewrite the past.
Raquiel.
I may accept you somewhat, Temp God, but it does not change the fact that your existence irks me to no end. Now, if you'll excuse me.
What's his deal? Is he a tsundere dude or what?
Sir Raquiel is grateful. That is what I wish to believe. You were able to grant the wish that his departed lover was unable to, Lord. Even if it is just a little bit, you were able to guide Sir Raquiel's fate to a revolution.
You think? I hope so.
Hello, do you hear me? You have probably heard it from His Highness, have you not? Coincidence is a humorous beast. I am certain it was worth seeing. A near miss between the young god and His Highness. But it did not lead to a dramatic final battle. I wonder if that is also due to the guiding hand of fate. Nevertheless, the fact remains that he was able to enter and experience the machine. What is His Highness's impression of it? Though he is nowhere near your equal yet, that will soon change. Our god is also growing in strength. Your entry route is almost complete. You will not be destroyed by the machine. As a way to apologize for the delay, I will not be so stingy next time. You may do more than simply watch. As you wish, I will let you fight him. Just hold on a little bit longer. Farewell for now.
Welcome back, Lord Sataniel.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were looking for?
I thought I told you that it is quite unnecessary to greet me like this.
I received word earlier that you were taken in by the Fate Revolution Circuit.
Ah, that toy. Yes, what a worthless device. Although it did prove to be a source of entertainment as I searched for my book.
You are worthy of your title, Lord Sataniel. I have yet to learn the low caliber of their newest god, but I strongly wish for you to grant me the opportunity to defeat him myself.
Voriel, you...
Sorry, Frunetti. Let me do this.
I do not mind. Do as you please.
Thank you, my lord. I am beyond myself with gratitude.
Okay, Leute, das war Kapitel 5. War ein richtig stranger Bossfight, ja, gegen dieses Zauberbuch. Das Zauberbuch der 1000 Höllenfeuer. Aber wir haben es dann doch irgendwie geschafft. Gut, wir sehen uns dann beim nächsten Part, wenn es mit der Story erstmal weitergeht. Genau. Ciao, euer Frosty.